Hey, my name is Matt and welcome to Ranking Tactics, your number one place for creating content that's going to rank higher on Google. This is another one of our Q&A videos where I take your questions and provide answers live on video for not only you, but other people to learn how to grow your business and rank higher. This question is from J. John Fitzpatrick. Hope I'm saying your name right. He asks, "Hi Matt, I do work with teachers in Scotland in the UK. I do teacher training on how to boost learner attainment and also resilience work with pupils. I've enjoyed your videos and think this would be an interesting challenge for matification. Keep being amazing." Thank you for the warm compliments. Really do appreciate that. I did some research beforehand, trying to see what I can help you with. It's helpful when people provide their websites. I know some people are hesitant to do that, but it's really hard, especially when I'm diving into a topic or a niche that I know nothing about, to kind of see who you are, what you're targeting, what you're trying to achieve. So I was able to find his website. Hope it's okay that I share it. But this is very, very useful. Love your website. Very professional. Oops, gotta turn that down. How do I turn this off? Mute site. Not really a fan of the music that just kicks off from the autoplay YouTube video. So great website. You're using Presto Player. You're using a Cadence theme. Professional looking website. When I go into DevTools, it's mobile responsive, and I haven't checked the site speed, but because it's Cadence, I'm assuming it's probably a good site speed. Love it. Absolutely love your layout. I have nothing but positive things to talk about in terms of just your overall layout. Now, layout aside, I don't know what you do. I was looking around for about 10 minutes trying to figure out who's your target audience. Are you targeting teachers? Are you targeting students? Are you targeting everybody? Let's see. I don't want to play this because then you'll hear the volume. But at Teacher Mindset, our aim is to help everyone thrive. We provide impactful consultancy, coaching, and training across the UK. Okay, so you're going to help everybody. We're here to support you in all your areas of life so you can live the best life you can do. Hey, I'm an overworked dad. Are you going to help me with that? What about a woman that's pregnant? Are you going to help her with that? Like, who is your audience? You're kind of targeting everybody. Our leadership development programs transform individuals, businesses, and organizations. What does that even mean? So as I go through this, I'm not going to pick apart every single thing. A lot of great words, but it's all marketing speak. I don't really know who you're targeting. As I scroll around, building confidence and creating resilience through positive mindset. Right here, it should be something that doesn't have marketing speak in it. It needs to be clear. It needs to be concise. Tell me what exactly you do. At Ranking Tactics, I help you create content so you can rank higher on Google. That's what I do. What do you do? Building confidence and creating resilience through positive mindset. I don't understand that. As I scroll down, I see the same problem. Like, a lot of it's just marketing speak. And you do important things. I dug through your YouTube channel. I dug through some of the stuff. You have these workshops going on. You're definitely providing actual value. You're not one of those just business companies that doesn't really do anything. But I don't really know what you do. So you really need to get rid of a lot of this marketing speak, or at least clarify who your audience is and what you're trying to do for them. That was my first big problem. Then I had to look up, okay, what's resilience training and what's learner attainment? And I'm like, I don't know what those words even mean. So as I was digging around for competitors, because I like to start there, I like to start with the competitors to see what they're doing better than you, so that you can kind of go after them, because every niche has been talked about before. Maybe you want to niche down and go more in depth on a particular area, but everything's been covered. So let's find those competitors and see what they're doing, see how they're doing it right, and take the good from them and apply it to your site. So I know you said that you're focusing on the UK and Scotland. I didn't see, when I was doing my searches, a big difference between those geographical areas and what I'm seeing in the US. This, for example, is from Australia. And this was a really nice website. I really liked this website. So this is Reach Out's, it's a government website, I think, nonprofit, whole school approach to student well-being. I talk about bullying, transition to secondary school, friendships, mental health, study stress, social media, respectful relationships, resilience. This is a well-designed website. It's simple. There's not a lot of marketing speak. Reach Out's whole school approach to student well-being, engaging activities for students, credible, flexible resources for teachers, practical support for parents and carers. That's awesome. When I read this, building confidence and creating resilience through positive mindset. We combine learning, expertise, coaching, and mental well-being to help you thrive in uncertain times. And I compare that to this. This is talking, the audience, the persona is students. The persona or the audience is teachers and parents, right? That's who the focus is. I don't know who the audience is for your website. And it's a whole school approach to student well-being, engaging activities for students, credible, flexible resources for teachers, practical support for parents and carers. Whereas over here, we're going to build confidence in creating resilience through I don't really know what this is. So I hammered that point enough. You really need to clarify your message, your marketing message. Going back to this Reach Out website, I love the simplicity of it. It's very clear on what it is. So I click on resilience right here, and it gives me a great definition of what resilience is. Defined as the ability to bounce back from adversity. It's a necessary skill for coping with the ups and downs of life, one of the key ingredients of success. This makes perfect sense now. Students struggle, they're going through adolescence, their bodies are changing, there's bullying, there's all kinds of just mental challenges that they're struggling with. And so they're under a lot of adversity. COVID, man, they got to wear masks all the time. They're scared about the future. There's uncertain times. Resilience is probably a really hot topic right now. I don't know if a student's going to search for resilience. There is some keyword volume for resilience, but resilience is like a main category of a lot of subcategories. So as we scroll down, we see that there's bouncing back, character strengths, mindfulness, observing and building mindsets, flexible thinking, impulse control. So these are all different things that can help you with tackling resilience, whether you're a student or whether you're a teacher trying to teach resilience, or whether you're a parent trying to build resilience in your children. My suggestion would be to take a lot from this website, not copy the website, but take the good, take the concepts. Okay, you're going to have a resilience section on your website because that's what you wanted to talk about, resilience and also boost learner attainment. So we'll just talk about resilience in this particular video, but you can apply the same concept to learner attainment. So taking resilience as what you want to focus on, you create a hub. Here's our resilience hub. And in the hub, we have classroom resources. You're going to have different articles. So what I really like about this site is in this niche, if you want to become the authority, and I don't really know what your goal is. If you just want to have workshops, okay, that's fine. Or do you want people just to come to your website and pay for courses on your website? I don't know what your end goal is. But depending on what it is, getting a lot more people to your website is always a benefit. So the way this site gets people to their website, and it's an ingenious idea, they have these mini courses. So bouncing back, you can click on that in this resilience category. And this is a 60-minute lesson. It's in-class activity and online learning. And so you have to create an account. Now, I don't know if it probably doesn't cost money because it's non-for-profit and stuff. And it's, I think, run or owned by the government. But you create this account and you can take this class, this activity, take 60 minutes, and you can, as a teacher, you can run it for your class. And so everybody in your class can open up their Chromebooks or whatever computer they're using, their iPads or whatnot, and take this class. It tells what courses it's mapped to, these professional accredited programs. This isn't just some nonsense course, who it's for, how long. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. This is a great way to get backlinks. And you start offering some freebies like this, and you're going to get a lot of different backlinks if you can somehow get your name out there. Say, hey, we have all these different free courses. They don't take long. They're activities that your class can do. You can become an authoritative resource on all these different things. That would be great. And then this could get people in the door. And I don't know what your ultimate goal is. Maybe you do these workshops and the workshops are paid workshops. Or maybe you're just trying to bring traffic to your website and you're going to run ads. I wouldn't necessarily run ads here if you're going to do this classroom lesson environment. Maybe you have ads elsewhere on your website. Or maybe you have special paid ads by professional companies that are paying you a lump sum each month or something like that. You can figure all that out. But this will get people in the door, get people to your website. So doing some kind of mini lessons, fantastic way to go about that. So you could take these different topics and do a keyword search on them. Impulse control students, impulse control class, or impulse control college, or something like that, and kind of see what comes up. And these can be a lot of different like ways to deal with impulse control. You can blog about all these different things and then say, okay, here's our 10 articles on impulse control. By the way, here's our little mini impulse control course or quiz or something like that. The other thing you can do is just talk about resilience in general. So here's a lot of different keywords on resilience. And what's really neat is there's a lot of long tails that don't have a lot of, that have decent traffic, but don't have a lot of articles written about them. Like there's no difficulty here for them. How to teach resilience to adults. How to teach resilience to students. Why is resilience important for students? How to build emotional resilience in a child. So there are 257 keywords here. And even though these say 0 volume down here, it could be 100 volume, could be 1,000 volume. These keyword tools are not perfect. And so I would go after some of these. And you could use phrase for writing these, or you could just use your own knowledge and your own research to write about these different things. The other way you could get traffic to your website is, this was really interesting. People were looking for quizzes. So resilience quiz for students, 30 volume. Now that could be 300 volume right there. People are searching for resiliency quizzes. And I bet you people are also searching for quizzes about these things too. And quizzes are a great way. Like I love quizzes, personality quizzes and what animal are you quizzes. But from a more practical standpoint, you could create like an impulse control quiz. And you create that quiz and it's on your website, but you can also share it on social. And if it's a good quiz, not a 30-minute quiz, if it's a 5-minute quiz, it's a lead generation tool. Get those people to your website. You can run a Facebook ad for your quiz and target educators or those teachers, and they'll bookmark your website and hopefully use that website as a resource. But those quizzes are great. And so you can have an impulse control quiz, or are you an empathetic student quiz, or something like that. All kinds of quizzes you can do here. I've come across this. This is on actually Appsumo right now. Fantastic tool. I think the quiz program to beat, if you have some money, is probably Riddle.com. Riddle, a lot of professional companies use Riddle. Great quiz program. If you want to get a lifetime deal though, Interactly has this thing, and they have all kinds of different things: memory games, slideshows, trivia quizzes, personality quizzes, rank battles, all kinds of stuff. I really recommend doing quizzes on your website for this teaching and learning type of niche. You can use quizzes to generate a lot of traffic, and then also keep people engaged and on your website, and then sharing those quizzes. Infographics are another fantastic way to get backlinks and to get traffic to your website. If you can come up with a bunch of different posters for resilience and for other kinds of related topics, you can really grow those backlinks to your articles and to your website in general. You can go into SEMRush and just put in well-being posters for school. So this is 16 keyword difficulty, very easy to rank for. 50 volume, that could be 500 volume. Like, this is a gold mine right here. And then resilience posters for schools. 50 volume, keyword difficulty 12. Crazy easy to rank for. So what you could do is, instead of like saying just resilience poster teaching resources, because you probably have to buy these right here, you'd say free. You create free posters, 10 free resilience posters or 5 free resilience posters. And once you start building up your repository of different posters for these different types of resilience topics, like mindfulness, bouncing back, character strengths, let's see, like all this stuff you got to buy. Don't do that. Just free, completely free. But you could CC, I think it's CC0 it, where you require them to then link back to you if they're going to use the poster online. Otherwise, they can just print it out for free and use it in class completely for free. That's what I would do. So on your website, I would take a page out of this website, classroom resources. So this is resources for the classroom, resources for the teachers, Have something like that, like education, leadership. I don't know what leadership means. It doesn't mean anything to me. Parents and young people, what does that mean? Is that teachers teaching young people, teachers teaching parents, parents teaching young people? Is this for young people? I don't really know. You need to figure out your menu system a little bit better. Probably drop the contact to the bottom, drop your blog to the bottom, and drop your about to the bottom, drop your home to the bottom. Really simple and easy to navigate website that makes logical sense is what I would attack. And you could also, so you'd have your student resources, teacher resources, free infographics or something like that. You advertise this free stuff, get people in the door. The other thing you can do is, in terms of blogging about these different topics, is you could use phrase then to write on some of these more interesting topics. So as an example, you're looking through here for these different ideas: empathy, impulse control, flexible thinking, but in the school concept, in the student, in the learning concept. You can go to SEMRush and put in mindfulness, and then include keywords are going to be school, student, class, college, child, teacher. And so we have 15,000. We can make it a little bit easier. Let's look for very easy and a little bit easy to rank for. So as an example, why mindfulness is important for students, how mindfulness can help students, how to find a mindfulness teacher, how to become a mindfulness teacher. These are long tails, and there's the keyword difficulty. It's almost zero, probably very, very easy to rank for. Obviously, install Mozbar, put this into Google, double check, but probably very easy to rank for. The article I found is best practices for bringing mindfulness into schools. And there wasn't a search volume for this. I think it was, let me see what the original query was. What is mindfulness? That was the original query. And I wanted a school context. So I went to Google and I was searching for mindfulness school, like best practices for bringing mindfulness into schools. So you can kind of do your search and see what articles are being written for this particular query. So if you wanted to write an identical title, you go out to the SERP and you're looking at the different results. You can pull in headings if you want to. You can take a lot of time. I don't want to do that in this quick video. I'm just going to use some AI to come up with stuff. I think it would work pretty well here. We're going to do the blog H2 generator. I think this is okay. Just quick and dirty, making a quick and dirty article about this. Now let's go to, that was our blog H2 generator. Let's do our blog intro generator. This back down to creativity 1. So we're going to have our intro going. All right, this is schools, districts across America are struggling with how to bring mindfulness into schools. Some districts are using meditation programs while others are trying to integrate mindfulness into every aspect of school life. There are many benefits. In this post, I'll share my tips for integrating mindfulness into schools, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. Now here is going to be our first H2. Mindfulness, what does it mean? All right, let's do our question. Answer the question. Mindfulness, what is mindfulness? That's the question. All right. Mindfulness is a state of awareness when you're fully present in the moment. It's a practice that involves focusing on one thing at a time without judgment. It's a great way to relax and unwind after a stressful day. In addition to helping you deal with stress, mindfulness has been shown to improve focus, memory, and creativity. It's also a great tool for learning, blah, blah, blah. Awesome. Here's another question. Let's see what it does with this. Why should teachers bring mindfulness into schools? Let's just see what this answer the question gives us for this particular question. I'd be interested to see. Mindfulness has been proven to improve students' academic performance, reduce stress levels, and boost self-esteem. It's also been shown to improve teachers' ability to manage classroom behavior, increase student engagement. In addition, mindfulness training can help teachers become more effective communicators by increasing empathy and reducing defensiveness. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Okay, awesome. Now let's write some paragraphs. Wowee, that's a lot of text. Teachers can bring mindful awareness to their classrooms. In today's world, students are constantly bombarded with technology, from smartphones to tablets. Kids are exposed to screens from early. They can get ADHD, depression, anxiety, and other mental health issues. One solution to these problems is mindfulness. In fact, Studies suggest that mindfulness training can help children cope with stress, manage emotions. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't like how it started talking about the technology, but that's not a bad thing. If I really wanted to, I could generate again, and I'm sure it would go in a different direction, but it's good enough for this video. Practicing meditation at school improves academic performance. Meditation has become increasingly popular over the past few years. It's no surprise that many schools are now offering meditation classes to students. There are several benefits associated with practicing mindfulness, including improved focus, increased concentration, and reduced stress levels. Cool. So as you're seeing, we're building this article out. Really easy to do. You can spend as much time as you want on it. If you want to be an authority in this niche, obviously spend more time than what I'm doing in this video. But it was really easy to use phrase to write these articles and build out this resilience niche. But obviously supplement that with your quizzes, with these little mini lessons, things like that, or think outside the box. You want to offer these resources for free to the students, to the teachers, to get the teachers using them in their class, using them as they teach, whether it's a poster, whether it's a quiz, whether it's a little mini lesson or something like that. And then also research more of your competitors. Like I said, I only found this particular one right here that talked about resilience. Maybe there's more competitors who are doing something even more interesting. Give them a look also to see if there's anything you can bring into your website. By the way, I looked at your YouTube channel. You're doing a great job. You have a lot of videos, and that's really good, but they're kind of all over the place. If you want to make a video for character strengths, like a lesson, a little mini video lesson on that would be 7 to 10 minutes long. You could link it up inside of this. You could do that too. The world's kind of your oyster right now with how you want to approach this. A lot of different opportunities. I hope that helped. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below. And if anyone other than J. John Fitzpatrick has a question or would like me to do a video for you, please also drop them in the comments or join the Phrase Insider Facebook group and post your question on this post, and I will be sure to get you a video if I can on your topic. Again, thank you for watching. If you like this video and it brought you value, please subscribe. And until next time, good luck with your content generation, and goodbye.